name is Ana Clara Toni, and that's Become Odara. Today is the first time I'm bringing a guest, so please be kind because we're about to meet. Drum roll, please. Please meet Olga. Olga is a small, chubby lady with oily skin and short hair. Well, she lost most of her hair due to an illness. Olga is sick. She has been diagnosed with anxiety, stress, imposter syndrome. She has very low self-esteem and has a horrible habit of playing with a wart that she has around her nose. So her anxiety makes Olga live in the future and become very concerned about problems that don't even exist yet. Her stress makes her out of control. When she eats, wow, she's wild. Her imposter syndrome is worst. She discourages herself from doing beautiful things and magical things. She knows her potential, and that's why she sets very high expectations for herself and for others. Her low self-esteem gets intensified with self-sabotaging behavior. When she is not comfort eating, she's procrastinating or self-medicating with drugs and alcohol. From what I've learned, Olga moved in to protect me. Yeah, she's a mix of an experienced warrior and an innocent little girl. It's kind of weird. She always shares with me her concerns and fears. She is absolutely the most creative person that I ever met. Wow. She creates so chaotic, complex scenes for my plans. Her ideas are just surreal. They could be in a movie or in a zombie movie. She's very judgmental and toxic. Oftentimes, Olga comments something just to put me down. You know, she sounds arrogant, selfish, and very egocentric. Gosh, she's hard. The biggest problem with Olga is that she never leaves the house. Even before the quarantine, she was always here. From time to time, she locks herself in the room. And honestly, when she does, oh boy, that's a relief. I even forget that she's at home. I feel happy, free, I drink, I party. I just enjoy myself, you know? I exercise, I eat without guilty, I create new things, I write. Whenever I'm about to experience something great, I think Olga really feels it. Then she comes to the living room. Then she starts dropping every single what if for the situation.
What if you're becoming crazy? What if you end up alone? What if you're being too radical? What if you don't have any money to pay your bills? What if you never become a mom? What if you're disappointing your mom? What if you're a failure? What if you never accomplish anything?
What about you shut the fuck up, Olga? I'm tired of letting Olga give me advice that I didn't even ask for. If I leave her in charge, she makes a mess in the entire house. She can be evil, but I know she's a good person, just looking to protect her best friend. So here's what I do when she starts talking shit to me. I say out loud, Olga, it's fine. I see your point. I appreciate you for trying to protect me, but right now, I do not need your help. I remember how Olga looks and everything that she's going through with her illness, and I feel sorry for her. Okay, I confess. I've tried to get Olga to stay for a little bit with my friends. But guess what? They also have an obnoxious roommate. The only difference is that my friends, they haven't really met them in person yet. So I talk to my friends and I encourage them to, hey, knock their roommate's door. Talk to them, face them. I told my friends to introduce themselves and be mature about it. After all, you're both living in the same house. If you don't impose limits, they will take over the house. Anyway, I won't let Olga take charge of my life. For now, I will just do my best to have a good relationship with Olga. Here and there, I have to remind myself who owns the house and who is in control. So that's Olga, also known as the voice that lives in my head. I've talked about her in a few videos, and I hope that you guys get the point. I understand that Olga and all the voices that live in our heads, they are part of our evolution as human beings. See, whenever we have this fight or flight response to things, that's our voices also telling us that we might be at danger. You know, it's like for the first time humans saw like fire, that type of voice that come like, hey, what is that? Is that something that can hurt me? Is that gonna burn me? Is it safe to go outside? If they hear a noise, is that a big animal or something that could, you know, be attracting to their lives? That's where this voices starts to begin with. So I encourage you to please give a name to your voices, you know, to your roommate, to your obnoxious roommate living in your head. Try to personalize them, you know, in the way you want. You know, be creative, descriptive as much as you can, as I did with my little character. So this small chubby lady with oily face, she lost most of her hair. Give all the characteristics that you want. And I'm sorry for all the Olgas watching, nothing personal really, it was just a random name that I chose. And I invite you to give a name to that roommate and use the roller coaster again. Detach yourself from those voices that will help you to be at ease and in peace with yourself, because then you know, hey, and have that little talk. Hey, I got it. I know what you mean. I know that you're here to protect me, but I'm fine. Thank you. I appreciate you, but let me do this. A lot of times, whenever we have a project, an idea, these voices, they take control. They try to talk you down. So do yourself a favor, knock on your roommate's door, find out who they are, give them like name, characteristics, and drop a comment to tell me what did you find out. And I hope you guys, and remind them who owns the house. That's it for today in our journey of becoming Odara, our fourth video on self-awareness. Today we talk about voices, the voices in our head, or the obnoxious roommates that we all have right here. If you know someone who has a roommate that they haven't met yet but is taking over the house, please make sure to share this video with them, subscribe to this channel, and I see you next week. Become Odara.